Say that you live on an island country, and your president tells you two things. Your president says, you know what? We're not going to let you make any more landfills. There's going to be no more garbage dumps. And guess what? You got to find a new source of energy for us because we are running out of energy. And so you have to think, what in the world am I going to do? How am I going to take the garbage that my country is making and turn it into energy? And that is a real problem statement, kids, that are facing a lot of countries around the world. And some very clever inventors figured out a way of taking this garbage and making electricity from it. Now what they do is pretty cool. You've heard of incinerators where they just burn garbage. Well, that's really not a very good way to go forward. It pollutes a lot. It does make electricity, but it's not a very clean way. So what these researchers said, or these inventors said, is I'm going to take a giant vessel. It's a giant chamber. I'm going to allow the garbage to go into that, and I'm going to heat it up. I'm going to heat it up about 4 times as hot as your oven can get at home. But here's the trick. I'm not going to put any air in it, but I'm going to heat it up. And what happens to that garbage when you heat it up that high? All the chemicals and all the atoms in this all come apart. And so you have hydrogen, and you have carbon, and you have oxygen. And guess what? If I let it cool down in the right way, it starts forming things like hydrogen gas, and carbon monoxide gas, and other gases that I can then take and I can combust in a GE gas turbine and produce electricity. So over in Japan, in Ireland, and in Asia, and some other countries around the world, they're actually taking garbage like this and they're producing electricity from it. And what do you get out of it? I talked about a couple things. You get electricity, and I actually did work on a project where we worked on this. You could take this amount of garbage, and what you would do is you would make the other things that come out of the bottom is rocks. This much rocks. And you can put these into the garden, you can put them anywhere, came out of this garbage. So see, some pretty clever inventors have figured out a way of taking a problem and actually turning it into a solution. So all you young inventors, I want you to continue to invent and think about how you can solve energy needs for us in the future.